Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your December 2020 Intuitive Energy Forecast. My name is Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube, which, if you haven't already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you did. It's a beautiful way to exchange, energy exchange. So thank you, and it greatly helps me with your likes, comments, and subscribes. So Gemini, I haven't, it is now December the 3rd, so apologies that this is getting out to you. I'm trusting actually it's not getting out to you late. It's coming right on time. And as we move through the month of December, we've got some really big astrology this month, beginning with our Sagittarius new moon, and it's going to be a total solar eclipse. And then there's something going on, I believe it's Jupiter and Neptune. Something happens with those two planets in and around the 21st, around the solstice, which is really the shift of the ages for us. So before we even get into your reading personally, this is really a time to refine your self-care practices, really oh my gosh, this one keeps coming out for a lot of signs. I think this is the third or fourth time. Refine your self-care practices and really take some time to, I want to say, become still. And December's generally a month where everyone's busy, busy, busy. So many things to do, so many places to go, so many people to see. That's not actually going to happen for many people this year. So it feels like this is a perfect year to really use this time to go deeper into your experience, to recognize that you are the Christed light. You are the Christed child incarnate. Just, and especially around the solstice. I mean, I know we celebrate this as the Christ Mass. It's actually the solstice, a celebrating of the changing of the seasons. And in North America, or the Northern Hemisphere, it's the return of the sun. So our days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And after December 21st, we're going to start seeing, about a minute more of light per day. So that's exciting. The first card that came out for you is Floating Memories. And as I said, when I saw this card, 3 or 4 of the other signs, and you are the 7th sign I'm doing, have received this card, and it does feel like there's a lot of stuff coming up. You could be feeling rather emotional at the end of this chaotic year, insane year. You could be feeling rather emotional. You could be, just reflecting on things and missing, people from your past. Perhaps they've passed on, or whatever the situation may be. I really feel that this card for you, Gemini, is asking you to rest. Get out of your head. You, like Virgo, have a tendency to be very much in the head, and that's with Mercury as your ruling planet. This is about, and if you have to be in your head, I'm being guided to ask, how are you communicating with yourself at 333? How are you communicating with yourself? It does feel like there is a potential for some great emotional healing this month, which really supports you in moving more into your personal power. Okay, so let's see what the medicine woman within you, or how your higher self seeks to support the medicine woman that is you. There we go. There's 2 here for you, Gemini. Oh, whoa. Okay, and we've got 5, the Hierophant, Peacemaker, and we've got 6, Ecstasy, the Lovers. And what I'm really feeling with this, for some of you, it may be partnership. For others, this is really an opportunity, and even there's a lot of sacral chakra energy here, and with the Lovers and this Floating Memories. Again, through divine union, so for those of you who are in partnership, I'm being guided to have you tune in, check in with your relationship. Is it fulfilling on all levels, not just the physical connection, is their deep intimacy within the connection. Now, there may be some of you who are still doing booty calls and that kind of stuff. Those days are gone. And if you are continuing to just engage with others casually, I don't want you to feel like I'm being disrespectful, because that's not the intention. Those who are still engaging in casual sex, it's pretty low vibrational, which speaks of the fact that there's still a lot of emotional wounds and a lot of emotional development, a lack of maturity, because relationships between divine counterparts are really meant to be sacred. And we're moving into an age on Mother Earth where our children are going to be taught that this is sacred. And for many, many generations, there's been the underlying core wound of humanity, which is sexual interference, which includes like some really dark stuff, such as pedophilia and all of that. And so if people are still engaged in watching pornography, low vibe, engaging in casual sex, booty calls, low vibe. And so if that's something that's still within your experience, you're being asked to lift yourself up and out of that energy this month, because this is talking about sacred union in its purest sense. I'm hearing twin soul love, and it's funny because you are the sign of the twins. But this is really, and this for some of you can simply be about, it just feels like a beautiful blessing that comes from the merging of the masculine and feminine within you. So I'm feeling, really radical self-care, refined self-care for you this month, Gemini. It's really, really important. So if you are one of those people that's still engaging in, casual stuff, we've got this release card, and it's a number 28, which comes to a 10, which is really just a 1, a new beginning. You're being offered a new beginning. And I really feel this new beginning is through the purity of your heart. So you're being called back this month into your physical experience, into your heart space, reestablishing connection with your beautiful, pure heart, and making a fresh start from this space. So you'll have a couple affirmations to work with this month, and this is your first one. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. One more time, because I love to do everything in threes. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. So practice that affirmation every day, Gemini. Work with it in the morning, work with it, at lunch, work with it in the evening, whenever. Write it out. That sometimes helps us to remember things. Write it out and really affirm that. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. Let's see, another affirmation for you. For anyone who's interested in 2021, this is beautiful. For anyone who's interested in 2021 intuitive energy forecast month by month, I am open and taking bookings for those. I'm getting quite busy with that. So if you would like your own month by month energy forecast for 2021, the link will be in the description box below. And the sooner that you book yours, the better I'm able to schedule and hopefully have it to you before the start of the new year. So your next affirmation from the Soulful Woman Oracle, this is really beautiful. And for the first time, because this has come up a few times as well as being part of the full moon partial eclipse that we just had a few days ago, this is number 22. fearless self-love. But you know what I'm noticing for the first time? Look at all these little frogs in her hair. Well, all of them. There's 3, I believe. Purification. This is a time to, this would be a great time for you, Gemini, to cleanse, to do maybe a little bit of a detox, 2 or 3 day water fast, water juice fast. And if you're going to fast with juices, I'm meaning fresh pressed. You're making them yourself. You're pressing it yourself. Or just water and herbal teas. There is, or even for a day, I'm really feeling there's a need to purify, which is going to support your ability to transform, to move beyond the current limitations of the mind, and for your higher consciousness to move into form. Okay, I hope that makes sense. It's a number 22. We're in a 4 year. That can be a 4, but this is a master number. This is speaking about your path of mastery. This is about remembering that you are the medicine. You are the key. You are the light that this world needs, right? This is about you claiming your sovereignty through your divinity and stepping onto the path of mastery through fearless self-love. Stop with the judgment, stop with the criticism, stop with, the comparisons, the ifs, ands, whys, buts, who knows hows. Stop. Okay? And the affirmation here is, whenever I choose to love myself, no matter the circumstances surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. Whenever I choose to love myself, no matter the circumstances surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. One more time. Whenever I choose to love myself, no matter the circumstances surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. So great affirmations for you, Gemini, to work with. Absolutely. So let's see what animal, and that flipped out. Oh, my guy. I love this animal. And it's funny because I brought up Virgo in your reading, and this is the Native American totem for Virgo, bear. Bear is fiercely protective, incredibly playful, stable, rests when needed, and we're coming into the time of year when bears hibernate, and we don't see them again till spring, and they emerge with their cubs. So generally, they have their cubs in hibernation. And so I'm feeling for you that this is really speaking of the next quarter, so next 3-month period, okay, as we transition into the new year. So even in through March, Gemini, I feel like there's a call for you to really, reestablish your connection with yourself, particularly if you've been in a relationship that's not really nurturing and not really uplifting. It's kind of, perhaps it's pleasurable. Beyond that, though, there's not much. Some of you will resonate with that others won't. So just take what you can use and leave the rest. So what I'm really feeling is that this is a winter where you are being called to, revisit some projects, perhaps tie up some loose ends with projects, and really focus on your devotional practices, your self-care practices, and allow what Spirit wants to move through you, allow it just to happen naturally. What I'm hearing is there's no need to force or fight or push your way through anything, just allowing everything to unfold naturally. Okay, so let's see what the guidebook says, because I am doing guidebook messages for these guys. Waking from spiritual slumber. So if we're still down and we're connecting and we're booty calling and casual and, peace, love, free sex, all that kind of stuff, we're not really connected to our spiritual essence. Because in truth, that union, that connection is meant to be sacred. It is meant to be a healing connection, not a connection that is, a lot of energy gets siphoned through these connections. And it goes through, generations, and it goes from partner to partner and partner and all of this as well. So really, really important. Purify your connections. Okay. So waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, yet the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice. You have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. And that's why I was saying, I really feel like now is the time. Go within, clean your stuff up, sweep stuff away, cut ties, give stuff away, throw stuff away, whatever you have to do. Clear your space, and then take time to nurture yourself within this space. Divine feminine. It's a strong divine feminine, nurturing, mothering presence that I feel around you. So when in balance, there's an inner strength and yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawn, lethargy, and heaviness, lack of inspiration. To bring into balance, get moving, exercise. And that may be something that you're called to do this winter. Create a new exercise routine or program that's just for you, and intuitively do it. Your body knows how it wants to move. Breathe into your body, feel it, and intuitively take action on the feelings, the knowings that you are receiving and getting. Your crystal this month is praziolite. And it's, for me, I always feel mother energy, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, healing. Healing. And Archangel Raphael. So I'm feeling, use this month to reestablish some connection to your heart, and then reestablish connection between your heart and the heartbeat of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. And perhaps it's time to call on Archangel Raphael to support you as you move through this transition and this phase of your healing journey. I wish you all a great month. If you're interested in working with me, like I said, I'm doing 2021 readings. I'm booking those now, and I do have an event happening worldwide on December 21st. If you're interested in that, have a look at the event page on Facebook under Wisdom of the Heart. And if you're not on Facebook, just send me an email, private message me, or comment down below, and I can give you details on that as well. So thank you so much for being here, Gemini. I wish you an incredibly peaceful and restful month of December, and I look forward to connecting with you in 2021. Until then, I see you, I feel you, I love you, and thank you for all your subscribes and likes and comments. You guys rock and support my ability to thrive. Thank you. Thank you.